Well, hey, church. Last Sunday we talked about complaining, about grumbling, about having an attitude of complaining, how that is rooted in entitlement, and how if we just let it run, if it describes our life, it actually will breed the fruit of rebellion. Like, this is the concept that we talked about. We watched it happen to the Israelites in the wilderness as they were talking to Moses and as they were complaining against him, and then they were eventually quarreling against him and the other leaders. And so that's the idea that we were presented with. And then after the sermon on Sunday, somebody actually sent me an email. So Tish sent me an email and shared something that was just very encouraging to me, very helpful, and I wanted to share the concept with all of you. So the idea that it sparked for her was actually from this devotional sent by a group called Chosen People Ministries. And it was a study of Psalm 23. And she said in that study that the concept of dayenu, which the word dayenu simply means enough. And it was a word that was recited to simply say that when I have enough, like when I think about the Lord being my shepherd, and then I say Dayenu at the end, what I'm essentially saying is that it is enough that the Lord is my shepherd. Like if I have nothing else, I have the Lord. And so, like this kind of just inspired me to say, and to even call us to kind of decide to have nothing but the Lord, like to kind of let everything go and decide that the Lord is enough. Like if we have nothing else, we have the Lord. Let the Lord be enough. So the idea that she's talking about and that she sent to me, I just want to read to you the very end of it here. So here we go. So it's talking about the idea of the Lord being my shepherd, and at the end it gives a little reflection on Passover, and it says during Passover, one of my favorite songs sung at the Seder is Dayenu. In the song, after describing each miracle God performed, the word Dayenu is sung. It means it would have been enough for us. You know, when looking at Psalm 23:1, it says Dayenu would be an appropriate addition. We can say without hesitation that the Lord is my shepherd, and that is enough. Dayenu. You know, there's this idea that when we complain, when we grumble, when we get frustrated, when we set our expectations in the wrong place, and we get those roots of entitlement, what we've done is that we've actually started saying that something else is enough for us. So, you know, like if I get enough food, then that will be enough for me. If I have enough drink, that will be enough for me. If I can connect with enough people, that will be enough for me. And the list could go on. And interestingly enough, what happens is that that thing that you look to be enough for you inevitably will not be enough for you. Like this, so just think about food in general. Like today's meal might be enough for you right now, but you're going to get hungry again, right? Like, so you're going to need more to stay filled. Today's water might be enough for you, but you continue to get thirsty, right? That's the idea that's being presented. And so you go with that, but then you think about like maybe you need a person to be enough for you. Like you lift a person up to be enough for you. So what's going to happen with that is actually you're like going to get disappointed with that person. But then the other thing that's going to happen is you're going to crush that person under the weight of your expectations and your entitlement. Like if you're looking to them to be enough for you, then you're going to turn them into something that they can't be, which is God. And at the end of the day, like the way God shaped us, he shaped us in such a way that he would be enough for us. So Moses, when he's talking about this concept with the Israelites, he says it like this. He says, man shall not live on bread alone. In the book of Deuteronomy, he says, man shall not live on bread alone, but he shall live by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God, saying, bread is not enough for you. Like your food is not enough for you. The one who is enough for you is the Lord himself, who speaks and provides words to you. And not only that, but he is the one who determines whether or not you get food, and determines how you get drink, and determines how you're cared for. And so the question that I want to pose to all of you is, what is it going to take? The question that I've been trying to pose even to myself is, what is it going to take for the Lord to be enough for you? Like, what is it going to take for the Lord to be enough for me? How? And this is not a question of like what needs to change. This is a question of what I believe. Like, do I believe that something else will be enough for me, or do I believe that the Lord is enough for me? And then if I do believe that something else is enough for me, then how do I need to seek the Lord to change so that I would seek to have only him, and he alone would be enough for me? That's the idea that's presented. That's the idea that I think of as we even think about complaining. You think about people who complain. It's that they feel like they don't have enough, and so they're looking to something else to be enough for them, and they feel like they're entitled to that thing, and so they grab for it. And church, I just want to encourage you, as we continue through Exodus, as we continue through the summer, as we continue through this reality that many things are changing and things are being taken out of our grasp because of COVID-19. Let the Lord be enough for you. Seek the Lord to be enough for you. May he be the one who sustains you. May he be the grounding force for you. That's my encouragement to you today. Thanks for listening. And you know what? I really look forward to being able to worship with you all again on Sunday. Thanks.